Alright, Subaru Impreza 22B-STi Limited Series. We made it to the final tier. Skipping cost is apparently 75 gold, which is silly. Yeah, so let's get this done and over with, shall we? We got Hunter at Hockenheim, Autocross at Laguna Seca, and this Cup at Spa. So since I'm so darn near the critical condition, let's start with the one that we can possibly wrap up while the car stays outside of the critical condition. So shortest event, Laguna Seca Autocross. So we're starting, of course, on top of the hill. Gotta get through that corkscrew, and finish line for this autocross takes place right after the final corner, of course. Here we go. All right. Considering that I'm fully upgraded at this point, I don't think I need to be driving as hard, right? Yeah, we'll coast as much as possible here to retain as much of those service bars as can. Alright, just under 33 seconds for that little stint here. Alright, that is what? Gold trophy number 43, right? 43 down, 2 more to go. And up next we'll do Hunter at Hockenheim National. So relatively short circuit. 334 meters is the target distance to beat Sylvia by. So we will be heading into the final cup with the car in critical condition, but I think we should be able to pull it off. I mean, we do have some advantage, you know? Fully upgraded. Come on, that's gotta count for something, right? Because I don't think lap around Hockenheim National is gonna really affect use up that many service bars. So it's not like, we're gonna have no service bars left at all. We will have some, it's just not gonna be at full maximum performance capability. Right. Anywho. There we go. And, the pace looks good, even as I coast quite a bit. There we go. Little contact, sparks flying. But yeah, I think we're good, because these corners, Sylvia is gonna slow down significantly, so that should give me a little advantage. There we go. Nice and easy does it. And we're still gaining. There we go. Not exactly blowing the competition out the water, but that's all right. Okay, that is good enough for yet another gold trophy. And yeah, just maybe one service bar under in red, right? So that's closer to the normal condition than it is to critical. So I expect more or less decent performance from the car still. So, of course, final tier Cup requires PR 18.9. Just to recap, it will normally cost you 198 gold to reach that by getting basically one upgrade on engine, maxing out all 5 stages of upgrades on drivetrain, and getting 3 across the board for the remaining categories. But with a 40% discount, that cost is knocked out by some 79 gold, so you can get it for 119 gold. In my case, I went ahead and fully upgraded because, I wasn't bot training and I ran into a wall with a speed record at Daytona, tier 12. So just went ahead, fully upgrade. Anyway, we got a 3-lap Cup at fully upgrading cost with a 40% off. Normally it will cost you 544, but in my instance, with a 40% off, 327 gold. So yes, that's additional 208 more than necessary to win the car, but I am fairly certain I'll get 100 of that back from weekly time trial, and of course, the bonus series, the cars featured, and there's some extra gold to be won there as well. Not to mention in the future, if they decide to give us exclusive series featuring this car, then I'm already ready to go. So anyway, here we go. Enough yapping, right? Yeah, between this one and the Mitsubishi, obviously this one we got a discount offer. The other one we didn't. So between 2 cars, this is definitely the one to go for if you cannot afford both. Or if you choose not to afford both, that is. Since Mitsubishi is not, looking at the PR, they're not the most expensive cars in the game. They're quite affordable cars, so, But do you need both of them? Well, if you want to complete 100% completion on the bonus series, both cars share the single bonus series, right? 90s Japanese icons, I guess. We got 4 cars featured in that series. So, a couple of Hondas. Although here in North America, Integra did not come under the Honda brand. Instead, it came in under Acura. But anyway, sort of like NSX, right? Anyway, alright, so as expected, we're climbing up the ranks. Not much struggle here. And considering Voodoo is in P2, this is not the fastest of grids either. Now, Stay Frosty is the top tier bot, but we don't have like a, like top of the grid just loaded with the top tier bots like we had earlier. Because when I was just kind of running flat out, we had Darkness, Oral Pod, Stay Frosty, obviously. Yeah, so those are some faster flag bots. So when you see those, you have not been bot training, or at least not as aggressively. So, alright. A couple of minutes for lap 1, looks like. Of course, lap 1 usually takes a little bit longer because, well, for obvious reason. 2:30 looks like it's gonna be. Alright, let's see. We should be able to beat 2:30 in lap 2. It's a matter of by how much. We got open road ahead. right. Ooh. I was hoping to take Eau Rouge flat out, but towards the exit I did have to lift just a little bit because you can, you know, feel the pull. Alright, 43 seconds at sector 1. So at that pace, we should be closer to what, like 210 for the lap? Alright, well. Let's see what we get in sector 2. Pretty decent handling. And the sector 2 should be coming right up here. Alright, minute 30. So yeah, that's a little slower pace than sector 1, isn't it? But the final sector shouldn't take as long. And we do have the bus stop, but you know, other than that, it's pretty much flat out, you know, section of the track. So but it's gonna be slightly over 210, more like 217 is the pace. Alright, so 217. Can we beat that? We got the target set now. And I don't anticipate I'll be running into any traffic. Now with just 3 laps here. Now, generally speaking, carrying more speed on the exit is generally a better line. Which I think I did this time than the last time. We'll see what the 43 thing. Yeah, it's about the same, isn't it? Apparently not enough of an improvement. Alright, so I expect to get about the same lap time. Ooh, skidding. Generally not a good idea. Alright. Can we get under... Oh, not like that. I was gonna say get under minute 30 for the sector 2, but no. So this is actually gonna be a little bit slower lap than the lap 2, unfortunately. Pace is just not as consistent. A little bit more jittery, you know. So it's down to this final sector. Alright. Reaching some 235k. And let's see, 2, 13, 14, 15, 16. We are nowhere near. So we'll just do a little... Apparently I can't do a donut. That was pretty pathetic. Anyway, 7-11 and change. Some 20,000 racing dollars to be earned there. Plus some 3,700 fame points. Yeah, 3 laps around Spa. With the car at this PR level. Alright, so 217 was the best lap. And now we can put the car in for service. now that we've completed this series, let's pick up some rewards, shall we? So 100% completion reward, of course, includes the car itself, 2,000 victory points, 10 gold, and 24,000 racing dollars. So here we go. A bright yellow finish. Very nice. All right. And then, of course, gotta pick up those victory points, which seems like next reward tier is gonna be the motorsport dollars. 40 grand in total. And unlocks the 90s Japanese Icons bonus series for those who don't own the other cars featured in the series. But anyway, so there you have it. Last limited series featured in this round. So thanks for tagging along for the ride, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.